run us through just what your kind of moral guide is in terms of pacifism versus fighting.
Pacifism is great. I fucking can't even pronounce the word. It's so fucking great. It's great. Works well for a whole 10 seconds until you feel someone's fist going through your jaw. It's all fun and good. Like, it works until it doesn't.
Yeah,
And then
right.
all of a sudden, those people can't make it work
Mm.
and die.
Right.
So
Yeah.
violence is necessary, you know? Like, if you are not capable, how are you going to survive? Because, like just a quick, easy game at the footy, all of a sudden he's getting himself into a little biff on the flats. Like, if you don't know what you're doing and he throws a punch, connects, you just go stand. Oh, I'm on the ground. Oh, I'm gonna fucking. What do I do?
Let me play devil's advocate here, right? A lot of these punches happen when you're unaware, though. So, like, even if you knew how to fight, do you reckon, like, knowing how to fight would necessarily stop you from being on the floor if you're unaware either way?
Learning martial arts is a lot more than just learning how to fight. It teaches you awareness and the ability to think under pressure and observe your surroundings.
Yeah.
When you're fight, you're not just looking at him. You have to look at where you are on the map, in the gym, on the street. You have to look around, have good spatial awareness. I have a story very much like Gail's. I was in Croydon, saw some guys following me. I was like, look, they look a bit suspicious. Kept following me, getting closer. I had a backpack on. One of them grabs my bag. And I'd been watching them for about a K. So I whipped around, punched him in the face, played basketball with his face off the fucking.
Is that necessary?
They ran. No.
Oh, that's good. That's necessary, mate. That's necessary.
One-on-one. These two mates stood there, not ready for fucking violence.
Yeah, right.
And they ran like little bitches, left their mate in a puddle.
Did they provoke you, or did you just do that because they were following you?
My bag, tried to rob me.
Oh, they tried to rob. Okay, no, that's warranted then. Yeah, that's fair.
And they learned a lesson.
Yeah.
And yeah, after that, I did run to the fucking PSOs at Croydon Station. Told him there's some guy in a fucking little pool of blood. Go sort it out. Jumped in a train and boogied. Like,
fuck, man.
If you're not capable of that, what are they going to do? Take your bag, ask for your phone and wallet. You say no.
So,
have you?
Gail, what do you think of that? Do you think that was necessary, or do you reckon that was overdoing it a little bit?
It's necessary. The most amount of violence is the most necessary thing a man can do.
Gail, what are your thoughts on that?
That's a very barbaric way to. So I don't know. I don't know. What happened in the situation? Like, I wasn't there, so I can't speak to Tarkin of what actually needed to happen.
But just going off what he said, basically.
Yeah, from what he said, I don't know. It seems like you've been watching him for a K. Like, did you have, like, in terms of diverting path, right? So they're a bit suspect. Was there any way that they was able to sort of like get out of their sort of like area of like focus or whatever? Like, because I'm sure, in my opinion, like if you're seeing something and they look a little bit suspect, like you want to make sure you're as far away from them as possible, so you're not a target of like their aggression. So
do that. You could run. You could boogie. Give a little bit of a fucking head start. Bang, they're gone. But then they wouldn't learn that stealing's bad and there's consequences to their action.
There's other ways to learn that, Tarkin. I think though, it's not necessarily just like, oh, you got to beat some guy up because he tried to fucking take your shoes or something like that. There's better ways to take that away from people, like take that mindset away from people.
No.
Any ways you suggest, Gail?
Not to be like super like that, but like find God, something like that. Like that, generally if you're a religious person, it doesn't have to be like necessarily what I believe in, but if you have a higher faith in something like that and you've got someone to guide you through life, the best way that is good, I think that generally steers people away from that sort of behavior.
I did my best in that situation to help him find God. I was going to give him a first-hand encounter.
No.
Fair enough.
Go
Fair
see
enough.
God
That's
for
fair,
himself.
that's fair. Bro found God. Bro didn't come back. Bro didn't come back. Bro stayed with God.
Tough.
So we
No, that's fair. But
First-hand experience, bruv.
no, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a very juvenile way to think of the time.
Bro, the shorts.
think he's gonna do?
Oh, that's gotta be.
Like,
No,
they
no,
say again?
yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair
On
enough.
the or
Yeah.
send him back.
Right.
I didn't hear any of that.
Say
Well,
that again, Taco.
yeah.
They don't learn their lessons. If they did, there wouldn't be youth crime. It's
Do you
on the
think-
right.
Do you think that you attacking them probably helped them learn their lesson?
Well, I didn't attack them. They attacked me.
Sorry,
And then
defending yourself.
beat the fuck out of them. Like, the point is, I reckon he's going to think twice before trying to take someone's fucking back.
Do you think that's the best way to do it? Do you think that's your job? Or do you think, like, to teach them a lesson? What?
You shouldn't be a vigilante, God, Batman, just fucking kicking down some cunt's door and fucking void and fucking lighting up. But when the opportunity is presented to you to teach someone a lesson, you got to make sure they learn the lesson, not just have to consider it.